Hey, how's it going? Just gonna casually make a video after 7 months. Oops. I guess I got some time on my hands because of Corona, so let's get this train rolling again. I was playing Valorant recently, and it got me thinking about maps and how they can impact gameplay. That's like a real duh kind of comment, because of course how a map is designed is going to impact how you play the game. It's how a map works. But I think it's important to talk about the way different maps give you a different gameplay. Back to Valorant. It is still in closed beta, and as a result we'll be having a lot of tweaks, so certain things I say about the mechanics and the maps may not be true down the line, so keep that in mind. The map you play on is incredibly claustrophobic. It's got a lot of tight corners and sharp declines. That's what makes this map so exciting. The sharp corners allow you to peek out of cover, shoot, and then quickly duck back into cover to avoid enemy fire. But with the map's sharp corners also comes insane sightlines, where I am just completely destroyed because I peeked out at the wrong time. Valorant also helps you understand sightlines with the minimap up in the corner, as it shows you where you can see, and in turn where you can be seen from. Whether or not I use that info to help me, or if I just get killed for the 3 millionth time, is completely irrelevant. This is different from a game like Overwatch or Apex Legends. While there are sharp corners and other similar terrain features in those games, the entire map isn't built like that. There are numerous open areas in those games to encourage interesting battles and to get the teams to fight each other. Where Valorant or CSGO feel incredibly claustrophobic and tight, these games use their maps to feel open and free, which is useful for a game like Overwatch where many of the characters have insane movement options like jetpacks, grappling hooks, and wall running, to name a few. And to make a comparison that absolutely no one has ever made before, let's compare Overwatch heroes to Valorant heroes real quick. The hero abilities are designed around the map. Shocking, I know. Real mind-bending information I've shared. I'm a real messiah of game analysis. Many Overwatch characters, as I have mentioned, have insane traversal methods where Valorant characters have limited traversal methods, but lots of attacks and support options. That's not to say that Overwatch heroes don't have offense and support abilities. They do. In fact, most of the abilities in that game are for offense and support. But Overwatch heroes just have much better movement options than the Valorant heroes. Many heroes in their kits have some way to get around the map quicker. But in Valorant, there isn't just some lady with a jetpack who just flies over the goddamn choke point that you walled off with ice and rains a hailfire of missiles down on you. Farah, you dumb bitch! This is why I don't play Overwatch anymore! What? There's a lady in Valorant who can jump higher than everyone else, and her ult is that she just throws a lot of knives at people? Oh, Christ. Alright, let's move on from multiplayer games before I have an aneurysm, so let's talk about some single-player games like, Fire Emblem. I like Fire Emblem. Three Houses is my favorite Fire Emblem game. Yes, I am a casual. No, I don't want to play Genealogy of the Holy War. And yes, I do wish Dark Souls had an easy mode, because no game has ever been ruined because of an easy mode.
Usa risposta voz ad vita dat in grani Facebas fulgurit
The levels in Three Houses are all designed perfectly. Except you, Chapter 13, you're bad. No, I don't want to use the level 23 Lawrence. I haven't used him once this game, why would I want to use him now? Just give me Sylvain back, he's at least interesting and isn't a prick all the time. Wait, what was I again? Alright, Three Houses and good map design. Almost every chapter has great map design and interesting objectives to help push the map's point. Let's take a look at a battle that you'll have to do no matter what route you take. Chapter 7, the Battle of Eagle and Lion. The objective of this map is simple. Rout the enemy. That's just fancy words for
Kill every last one of them!
That's the win condition of most Three Houses maps. However, this map changes the concept a little bit by making it a three-way battle. So now you have to manage your own army as well as track two other armies on the battlefield. Things can get pretty complicated pretty quickly on this map. The best way to win at this map is to push through the middle and take over the center platform, which has a ballista on it. That's even what your house leader recommends you do. However, this puts you in the middle of both enemy armies, forcing you to withstand pressure from two fronts after that initial push. The counterplay to this is to ignore the ballista altogether and loop around one of the sides and take out one of the armies. This, however, gives the other army a clear advantage over you, as you've just dealt with one of their foes and weakened yourself in the process. You have to make the best call for your army and decide whether you want to play a defensive game of protect the ballista or get aggressive and sweep around the sides. Some of these people are 16. Why am I calling them an army? What the hell, Fire Emblem? Anyway, this map allows for a ton of different gameplay styles and strategies. Most Three Houses maps have multiple ways to complete your objective. Some have you traverse a fiery wastes where the best option is to get a bunch of Pegasus Knights and fly over the fire. One is a spiraling tower where the enemy snipers take pot shots at you as you climb up. My personal favorite strategy is to use Lysithea, a girl with magic cancer and a lollipop that gives her +2 range to all of her magic so she can one-shot every enemy from a safe distance. Haha, game balance.
You're irrelevant!